All right. We're gonna head back.
Okay.
We're not moving everybody right now. This way. And down this hall.
Here, I'll help you. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Down here. All right. Oh, there you go. Oh, I'm gonna grab this guy and take him back. You don't want to take him with you, I assume. Let me. Oop. All right. I get the right map up. Oh, eraser. All right, you go through, clean this up. Allow me to reveal. There you go. You come down that far. You get in here. You make your way down. As you make your way down,
We're gonna into this room that we were in.
Okay, you head on down that way. Somebody roll a d20 for me, please.
Anna.
I don't care who.
9.
9. Thank you. Here, let me get you all. Let me help you out. Everybody coming in here, pick a bed. By the time you get in here, this has ended because it's a 1-minute spell. It takes you more than a minute to get there. Zen, what's the duration on your hunter's mark?
One says an hour.
An hour. All right. Yep, it is. I just found it. All right. So you make your way in here. And God, was this a month ago we did this? This is the room that you previously cleared out. There were several, I think there were several zombies and a couple of ghouls in here. Their bodies are still laying around on the floor. And the doors are broken and laying on the ground.
Yeah.
One in splintered pieces.
Wants to move any old remains out of this room.
All right. Sorry. Takes about 10-15 minutes. Where do you put them? Back in the hallway there?
Yeah, just outside of the room.
All right. And you successfully do that. Somebody in the meantime writes that brazier that you knocked over in the middle of that last battle. And is there anything you want to do before you sorry.
Zent is gonna mold earth in front of the broken doors.
Okay, cool. So don't even bother. Just we'll assume it's there. You closed it up. And anybody else want to do anything before they go to bed?
Lord.
Going once. Going twice.
Lord.
I think he's in the other room talking to Callie. Lauren has scabbers. So I'm going to assume he doesn't. You snooze, you lose, right? All right. So you sit around, you have some food, everybody takes a bed. Those of you in a bed, make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Roll a d20.
Yep, just roll a d20, add your Constitution modifier to it.
21.
Okay, thank you.
That's 17.
Woo!
11.
Huh?
11.
All right, thank you. Akira?
14.
Okay, and Yami?
23.
All right. I'm going to roll for... Let's see. And Lauren got a 19. I'm just rolling for him. So you all successfully complete a long rest. Yami, when was the last time you charged Gimp and Pimp?
I think that you can just have them disappear.
Yeah?
I think it'd be like a couple hours we'd have them after we would wake up, but it's okay. You can just...
All right, because you can renew it if you wanted to.
Yeah, but I want to save my spell slots.
Okay. All right. We'll. So when you wake up, you find 2 additional bodies lying on the floor. Shortly after you wake up, Gimp and Pimp are no more. But you all get the benefits of a long rest. You wake up refreshed, spell slots refilled, hit points restored. The day or night or whatever time it is is yours. What would you like to do?
Can I go check that thing?
I did Yatin, and I'm going to do Lauren now. All right, there.
I removed the molder from the doorways.
Mm-hmm. All right, cool. I'll get rid of Pimp and Gimp here. We'll find them again later if you need to. All right. And all right, so Zen removes the the earth in front of the doors, and what? You find the bodies outside are still where they were, where you left them, and it's hard to tell. Because of the total darkness, if anything has changed, you don't feel it. Anything has changed. So just the general passage of time. You look around the room and you see the beds again. Nothing in here has changed. As you step out of the room, you don't see any changes. Where are you heading? What would you like to do?
Just a bunch of stuff.
To continue exploring the stronghold.
All right.
Notice we have a
Do.
hallway on our way back to here that we hadn't gone to yet. Like to go see what's going on there.
This one here?
Yeah. Rotate. Yeah. That'd be cool if I could rotate.
Just shoot.
They keep adding features to this. Here, I'll help you. What's your marching order?
I'm in front.
All right.
Who wants to?
Lauren, are you back?
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm usually.
Yes, I am.
Okay. All right. You just got the benefits of a long rest.
I was waiting to try. With
Yeah.
All right.
That's why I'm waiting for the reps.
And
Oh.
let me.
Do you want to go do that now?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yummy wants to go see if that skull is still up there.
Okay. Well, as you walk into this room, you see what appears to be like an empty storeroom with a door to the north.
Okay.
There's clearly been a cave-in the back corner, maybe as a result of the battle. It's been, obviously it's been hundreds of years since this place was last occupied. But the eastern corner of the room is collapsed and unpassable. There is a closed door to the north.
Oh, in that position, I can't see the door.
Yeah, I know. Seeing that there's nothing there, I glance at the door immediately and back around so that Zen doesn't come into the. Nothing.
I'm not even here right now.
We've learned
All right.
quickly. All right, and you continue up the passage. You make your way into the. Let's see here. There you go. Back into the chamber with that appeared to be a dining hall. With those long tables where you had that your previous fight, and you head back up that hallway. As you make your way up the hallway, you do see light inside the room. You see once again that greenish glow. And as you Lazarus, from where you're standing, you can see that tennis ball sized skull floating again near the forge. Sorry. Yeah, that's a forge. I'm like,
Yeah.
Is that a forge? It's a bell. Yeah, it's a forge. The smelter. That's what it is. It is once again over there.
As I approach the room, I use Flying Steed
Okay.
to bring us back.
Sure. Let's bring Carlos back. How long does that take? Is it an action?
Yes.
Okay, cool. There's Carlos. Welcome back, Carlos.
Back. And I'm gonna have to kill it for you to try to use it in a spell, huh? And Carlos charges it to attack with Otherworldly Slam.
Okay. Roll initiative. Just Carlos.
I'm sure Mom feels love.
9.
You just beat my 8. All right, Carlos comes in. Go ahead and make an attack roll on that. With his otherworldly slam. How does that go? That is a +3 to hit. All right, go ahead. All right.
Dirty 20.
All right. That is going to hit. Go ahead and make your roll damage on that one. There we go. And we will put 1 and 1 here.
I just didn't know if you had talked to her about it.
What did he roll? He rolled in. Carlos rolled a 9. You rolled an 8. Go ahead. All right, what'd you get for damage?
Hold on.
Oh, roll hit points for Carlos. What is it? It's roll 2d10 plus 5.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I do still need
10 radiant damage.
All right.
so that's really the bigger problem. Trust me, I don't want to work. I want my paycheck. And hopefully, I don't know, fingers
All right.
crossed,
10 radiant damage.
our division at least is okay for at least the next.
Is that?
Like, hey, well, that's something. I mean,
No, it's a
anything's
melee
very
attack. It's not. Okay, cool.
decisions over anything
All right, that does it. How many hit points does Carlos have?
from one.
Carlos has 13 hit points.
Thank you.
I think we're okay. At least
13. All right, so that ends Carlos's turn. At this point, he comes through. He hits it, and you watch as the two beings merge for a moment, and Carlos pushes through, and it flies back about 5 feet.
And he makes it
At
back.
which point, you watch as its eyes flare red. And
research is valuable because
it opens its mouth. It also glows red as it opens, and instantly 3 darts of energy come flying out of it, aimed at Carlos. Doing, let's see here.
many people
I
on a
have to-
computer.
Sorry, give me a second.
We need specialized equipment. We don't need big giant labs. We don't need that stuff.
1d4 plus 1.
Good point. It does seem pricey, but right, compared to the
5,
obviously, you need science
8.
research too.
10.
We're not finding
All right.
cures, we're finding
Doing
how to do
10 points of force damage. What you witness is you witness the magic missile
find
spell
ways better.
fired in retaliation at Carlos, followed by a 4th ray,
Just
which
better.
does 2 damage for a total of 12. So Carlos takes 12 points of force damage as a result of this, and the creature. What's its movement? 40 feet. Continues backwards, flies up and over to the other side of the bellows, ending its turn.
A week and a half.
Hey, Jacob.
Yeah?
You want to keep that muted? That's coming all over the channel, Mom talking.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks. All right, that ends Ignis's turn. Carlos? Anybody else want to jump in? What are you doing?
Oh, I'm jumping in.
All right.
Sure.
I'm here.
Okay.
We took a long rest and then went back and was close.
Okay, yeah, I gotta see if mine's still, what me and Tony did to it. Remember, we checked to see what level of what I would have at level.
And
I wonder if it's.
just bring it back up. Back to what you already had. I'm gonna lay hands on Carlos for
Okay.
All right.
Can't get your brain life, guys.
9.
9 points of healing damage. All right,
I
cool.
see.
And me and Carlos share
2 years ago
initiative.
that I was in.
You should right. I am going to
Add
add
2.
you to this at a
Funny.
9.
On top of the
Is anybody else coming in?
double do
Yeah.
Am I there yet?
I thought we all were.
No, you ran away.
I got lost again.
You
ran
you
away,
trotted away. Yeah, you'll have a chance to come back.
Bring
Okay.
us into the room.
God damn.
All right, is everybody else joining? Lauren, are you joining also?
They all came into the room.
All right, so that is, well, let's see here. That's
Yeah.
15 feet of movement for Yami, Zend,
The
Lauren,
house got burnt. Boys.
everybody. Everybody takes 15 feet of movement forward to get into the room if you're going to do that all at once. All right?
Okay.
Fine.
So remember, subtract that on your turn. Subtract that from your your movement for your first turn. And all of you are joining the fray.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Now,
We'll add you all.
$15,000 saving Dawn.
All right, let's go down the list here. Scabbers, roll initiative.
Life is life, and
Yeah.
but
Whether you want it to or not, it just does it.
yeah, I just didn't expect to get and things were going good. I finally made the step to leave, separate.
12. Scabbers rolled a 12. Segura, what did you get?
I got
I
nine.
was 7.
A 7. All right,
Yeah.
Yami,
Catherine's got a 12. 12, and I got a 13.
you got a
Yeah, I
13.
tried to
All right, Yami got an 83.
officially get my ring ceremony. I denied the walk-in. Yeah. I was like, nah. I was like, send it in the
I
mail.
didn't walk by.
Yeah, I was like, yeah. I go to UNF. I start veterans of teaching. I thought everything was on the right track.
All right. Yami, what did you get for initiative? I'm sorry, I didn't hear it.
I know.
Fail.
Something stupid.
Yeah, it's something stupid. You're right.
That's what I mean. 86. Yeah.
It's 27.
27.
All right. He rolled a 42. The answer to everything. All right, Zen, what'd you get? What?
1 4.
14.
Thank you. 14. Akira,
16.
16. Yatin. Go ahead and roll initiative, Yatin.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta go back down to my correct level.
Yeah, just
All right. I have a copy of level 5 here as part of the adventure, so you're not out of there.
what's isn't it?
You just gotta
My
open the right
initiative
character. You make a
3.
copy of it?
No, I just had to lower my thing because we raised it all up just to see what all the cool things. I got a nat 20.
All right. So plus
3.
23.
23.
23.
Your experience right now should be 11, 8, 13.
Thank you, sir.
Oh yeah, that ain't right. Okay, so let's see here. That means we just did Carlos Ignis. Lasmer came in and did it. We're a little out of order here. Let's just start at the top of the round. Yami, go ahead.
No way.
And then it'll be Yatin and Akira are the next two.
I can see. Can I see the thing?
It is. Yeah, you can see it.
Dang. You gotta roll a wisdom saving throw. 18.
Okay. Let's see here. Where the hell's my D20? Nope, that ain't gonna do it. That's a fail. What did you cast?
Call the dead.
Ah. All right. Let's refresh this. So how much damage does it do?
2d12 or 2d8.
3d12.
It's missing hit points, so.
That's 12.
There they are.
The pentagons.
Ba-ba-bam.
Here.
Seems like hopeful.
21.
21 points of damage.
No, wait.
Extra box.
23.
23 points of damage. All right. You watch as the skull just begins to, like somebody poured chocolate sauce over it. Black necrotic necrosis works its way through. It begins to dim and it drops. It lowers, and then you watch as it flares up and it regains some of its life force, and it floats back up into place. It's not looking. It's looking pretty beat up.
That ends my turn.
All right. So Yatin, you are next. I assume you from where you are, you hear the sounds of this scuffle begin. And I'm just going to make the assumption that you use your movement to move 30 feet and your action to dash to get closer.
Yeah, sure. Oh, and yeah. Let me just get back into the game. Hey guys.
There you get that far with your 60 feet of movement to get back into the game. And do you have a bonus action that you can use to enhance yourself to do something?
Yeah, my bonus action would be my hybrid transformation.
Okay.
So
Is that
that's
what you want to do?
You see this guy running in, his bones all start cracking.
Yeah.
Transforming.
I'm looking to
Describe
see
it.
this guy. I'm just turning into a mom.
American Werewolf in London style?
Yep.
All right. There you go.
Go
ahead.
Lightning sparking from my hands, getting ready to just kill.
All right. He comes running in. You see him coming in. That ends your turn. Akira, you are up, and then Zend is next.
I want to move closer.
Two gospel
Okay.
stuff.
Then we learn Lasmer and Segura.
How do you want to move? Do you want to move up this way? We have
30 feet of movement, right?
5.
So it's still Ignis. We're still trying to get that little fucking thing
It keeps
moving around.
It keeps coming back.
Can she move to here?
Oh, it keeps regenerating?
Yes, it keeps regenerating. Yeah, she can go there. Sure.
I'm gonna say right here is 10.
Man.
There you go. You can move.
Got the mate.
What are you gonna do?
Mate. You watched one of the most famous episodes of television history of Surrey
Which one?
Shoot that.
season. It's a solo.
Ignis.
Yeah, it was good.
Where is he?
I like
There
to see what this is.
Which level are you gonna
See.
use it at?
I agree in terms of fighting, but for that one, like a sword,
Your screen.
I love.
All right, what is she casting?
Magic missile.
Awesome.
it for the sword because that's how it happened. I guess people claim or like.
Oh, from the wand?
Yes.
You know, the one that walked up, give him the flowers.
What d6?
Oh, I know. Remember in the anime. He's walking in the white tiger heel master would like put your head up. If it wasn't for he just for
Oh,
You know what I
hey,
mean?
Akira, before you cast it,
lightning.
roll a d6 and add 1 to the total. Tell me what it is.
We just did that.
Oh, never mind. All right.
Like this.
Okay, so now this your spell
This is on here.
or the magic.
But I love how huh?
They explained it.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have it. That's why.
No, that's what I'm glad. I'm glad they explain things like this. That have a lot of impact to do in the future. And the introduction to characters in the future. Because this is where the story starts now.
Oh, shit.
Because you saw 2 characters in that episode, Jack.
Going up in her.
Ma, Sun Jin Woo.
Yami, how much damage did you do?
Can't wait for this.
Do you remember?
This fun.
Yami, how much damage did you do?
23.
23!
All right. My apologies.
Yeah.
I need to retcon that. You watch as the necrosis flows over it, again, like hot fudge. But it seems to just shrug it off. It is not affected by the damage.
Alright. Don't do that again.
So you can
It might be saw the
Thank you.
punch. So we got it. Done this
And
first.
she is magic missiling me. It.
Also,
Just like it was, but I heard it.
this is the kind of thing where we go and talk shit.
Yeah, it takes
Choose to
physical
do that.
damage. I'm pretty sure I did like
Magic missile at Third level?
I did.
Hannah.
At 3rd level?
3rd level.
My psychic is
Okie dokie.
Third.
I got 3. Okie dokie. So that's 5 of them.
You need to roll 5.
Roll 5 d4s. Just, they all hit. So. Because magic missile doesn't miss.
This is
So roll 5 d4s and add 5 to the total.
Like begins.
Yeah.
This was the prologue, basically. These first 2 seasons.
15.
It's technically he. You know how he's a shadow monk. He is, but he isn't.
20. I got 20.
Don't spoil things.
20. All right. So you
Good at
watch
Good spelling.
as
Yeah.
the impact. These 5 missiles come in and they go thum, 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 thum. You watch
Oh,
as,
yeah.
as it flares around
Bro.
it, and this time it actually does diminish in size for a moment before it flares back up. But it is it's looking where it did before I had to undo it. Sorry. Does that end your turn, sweetie? Which will bring us to Zend. Zend is up. Lauren, you're on deck.
Big boo.
The initiative on the top of the map isn't changing.
Oh, no?
No, it's been on Carlos the whole time.
Oh,
it is rain.
Things on it.
refresh it. Oh, no, the initiative didn't change. That's right. Because it was all in the wrong spot.
Okay.
Give me a second. I will adjust it. Because we started in a weird spot. But we're at Zend here. Oh, no. Here we go. There we go. Sorry. All right, Zen, you're up. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna go over to this corner over here.
You can use your 10-foot arms to pick me up like a baby and carry me with you.
Which I go.
Up is diagonally to the right.
Theoretically, would that work?
That's 15 feet.
And then launch me over.
He's only moved 10.
Well, if you move two diagonals in a row, it's 5 and 10. every second
fine.
diagonal is double movement. Just
Double.
to be fair, the way it works, if you can move, 6 in a line. If you move diagonally, it's 5, 10, 5, 10. So it'd be 20, 30. So you can move 4 diagonals. Gives you the same thing math-wise. 30-foot movement.
Okay.
But that's 15 feet for him. He's in the right spot.
That's it.
Look.
What you got?
Launch, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
It'd be a strength check out.
You're strong enough, and my acrobatics is fucking. My dexterity is.
His strength is not that high. He's a ranger. No.
Yeah, man,
Amazing
it's
fighter.
But if you roll it, you still flip me.
Possible. I'm not saying it's impossible.
I'm
It's
saying.
harder.
I'm saying it would be awesome.
At this point, almost anything is possible. Whether or not you can roll.
Dude. My acrobatics, my dexterity is 20.
Yeah, no. Reset.
I was gonna say.
With it.
Huh?
Zen is gonna run over to Yacht and Doji.
Okay. All right.
Get ready. Grabs him by his shoulders, just rolls backwards and launches him to the
Okay. All right.
altar.
Give me just a second here. Let me. Yeah, we can definitely try that. Let me figure out how to make it happen and fair.
Acrobatics.
He's throwing a strength check. That both of them have to succeed. You're gonna take damage if you succeed in your dexterity. If he doesn't succeed in his strength throw, both might end up hurt.
All right, Zen. I need you.
It's on what you decide.
I need you to make a strength check, please.
Let's go, baby.
I got a 15.
You got a 15. Okay, you get there, you grab him, you successfully roll and toss Yatin. All right.
You got 10.
It's only going to be half movement. It'll only go 3 squares. It'll be 15 feet.
That's fine.
All right. Yeah, and I need you to make
Dexterity?
and
Acrobatics. That's definitely acrobatics.
How
I
do
got
you-
to land.
how do you land?
Oh, well, I rolled a 17 and plus.
How do you exactly?
Oh, how I'm landing?
Yeah.
How do you land?
Okay.
I want to know how you land. That will determine what you have to roll for.
Yeah.
Try to land on
Describe how
Oh,
you
I'm-
land.
Well, I'm in a hybrid form, so the safest form for me to land would be on all fours, just so I can,
Okay.
get Peter Parker on.
All right. Make an athletics check.
Athletics. So that wouldn't be acrobatic.
No, that would be athletics.
16.
Okay.
You don't have. Like,
You.
Oh yeah, I got athletics. I got +6.
Okay. You success. You don't take any damage as a result of the toss. That's really what I'm looking for. All right. And now at this point, describe how you do it. Put the whole
All right.
thing together. I wanted to know what you were attempting to know what you needed to roll and how hard it was going to be. That's what I was looking for.
Oh,
Now
Send
describe it. You know?
Grab some shoulders.
we talk real quick. We're
No talking. Come up.
all right.
I'll go.
This happens in the course of 6 seconds.
Full send.
Yeah, starts to roll backwards. So he rolls it back on the ground, and then he shoves him into the air.
And then so, I'm somersaulting gracefully. Majestic as fuck.
Yeah. Arms flailing everywhere.
No, majestic as fuck. My
guy
guy.
girly scream as it happens.
My acrobatics and dexterity are the highest. I am a gymnast. I'm like Michelle, like Biles of the Olympics right now. Simone Biles.
Okay.
And so then I land. Boom. And
Just
like it was
there like a
nothing.
dog with his tongue hanging out, looking for a treat.
And then I flip off Ignis.
All right. Lauren, what do you want to do?
I might have been.
Oh, actually, Zen, do you have anything else you can do on this turn? Because that would have been your action to throw him.
Yeah.
So where am I? Where did I land?
That's gonna move up to.
Here.
Okay, you got one more space. Yep.
That's gonna move up to.
Nice.
Really?
Yes. I don't realize how.
Up to.
You can only move one.
Yeah. Remember, everybody in this round used 15 feet of their movement to get into the room. Is what we decided because everybody moved together. Or do you have 35 feet of movement?
Here where my mouse.
Oh,
Yeah,
only has
5.
Okay.
15.
5, 10, 15. Yeah.
You have 15. 15 feet of movement were used to get into the room. You have 15.
Heck you.
Hey,
Move me with that one.
Everybody into the room.
besides,
That's fine.
You weren't very
You-
quickly.
You
I got dab.
Lauren, what do you want to do?
Dude, can I be our new move?
Alright, so I
Launch a monster.
graceful.
We've attacked.
I'm going to
What would that be?
use
Piss missile.
Use it when you return.
Yeah.
In order for
I'm gonna go
Why does it sound like that door keeps opening?
actually no, I was right here.
Remember, you only got 15 feet. Yeah.
2.
Wait, hold on.
Excuse me. Yeah,
1,
go
2.
there.
Don't go out the front door.
And then I'm gonna firebolt.
Right?
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack roll with that. Firebolt, firebolt, firebolt.
I got lightning coating my body. I don't need fire. But
11. Sorry, 11 does not hit. As you fire, as you release the bolt, it flies by and the skull just ducks under it as it goes by. The dog's barking. I gotta let him in. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn, Lauren? Nope. Scabbers is up.
Okay. Just
What? That's a level spell. That would be your second level spell. Oh wait, that was a cantrip. Firebolt's a cantrip, right? All right, then you can do it. Yes. All right. So, as he walks away, what the hell happened? Oh yeah. As he walks away, Lauren reaches out and taps Scabbers, casting Firebolt. I'm sorry, Dragon's Breath on him. We'll have him concentrating on that, which is a bonus action, and that's the leveled spell because Firebolt is a cantrip, so he can do that. And then, so we get to Scabbers' turn. Firebolt.
So
Firebolt.
does Scabbers take extra movement?
Scabbers only has, he has already used 15. Everybody used it because you grabbed the group as we were in initiative and moved everybody 15 feet forward into the room. So everybody lost 15 feet of movement because you already did it, including Scabbers.
So
So Scabbers has 5 feet.
it's just gonna do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And now we go to Lasmer, who will have 20 feet of movement because he has 35 total.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that off to the side.
Get that ready because you know it's coming out.
I'm going to move forward and climb over this Villas here.
Okay, that is going to be difficult terrain, so it is going to cost double movement to get over it. It'll cost an extra 5 feet to get over it, which...
Yeah, I don't need to go any further than this. I can make it that far.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to strike Ignis with my trident.
Oh, I would have had advantage anyways.
And I got a 23 to hit.
Fuck you. Yes, that hits. Fine.
For 10 damage.
For 10 points of damage. All right. As you strike out, you actually pierce it on the end of the trident for a moment, and it pulls off and goes. You know, it's floating a little bit lower. It's getting wobbly as it's sitting there. I assume you're going to do it again.
Yes. I'm going to do it again for a 30-20 to hit.
All right, that's going to hit also.
For 16 damage.
All right. How do you want to do this?
I stab it right into the eye sockets and then toss it over towards Yami. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. There.
Where's Yami? Buried? Oh, there he is. All right. Make an athletics check.
Okay.
Or hang on.
It's athletics.
Athletics or performance, your choice.
Athletics.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Uh, 22.
All right. It drops right at his feet. You watch, Yami. You watch as the thing comes over. It goes up and over, bounce, bounce, bounce. Just like a golfer. Chipping in from up close. Boop, 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 stops and slows right on the edge of the cup, and rolls it. Stops right at your feet, and you see it looking up at you just. And it, the last couple of flickers of flame, go out.
Yami starts speaking in tongues.
And that'll take us out of initiative.
I gotta put him in the. I'm gonna put him in the thing and make Winnie with him.
Okay, so you sit down. All right, this has been more than a minute at this point, so we're gonna lose this. This passes out too, and you begin to cast your spell. You light the brazier. You throw in your incense. You throw in the skull, and you start muttering your incantations. For the next hour, trying to resurrect Yami. I'm sorry, not Yami. Winnie, and impart its essence into the skull. While that goes on, give me a second. I will be right back.
Yeah. So that's what it turned out to be. Yeah. It's brand new.
Yeah.
It's been fun. A lot harder.
Yeah.
But now that it took me a while to get figure out how to. My first mistake was, step up for paint for acrylic paint to suck people up. I did that. Straight paint. Step up. Terrible idea. Because I coded the character and it coated and it filled in the creases. So then for a month, I had to sit in acid to get it off, just to repaint it. But it's coming out. Now we're just doing the final touch-ups,
Alright.
and I'll glue it all back together and give it to the student. And then we used super glue. We made a casting mold of like the Super Saint Night Aura. Add super glue. So when he's standing there, when I give it to him, put it behind the character, and it's cool. Because super glue is like poor people's 3D printer.
During this hour, does anybody else want to do anything? Yami, I would like for you during this time to make an Arcana check for me.
Okay.
And you have advantage on that roll because you have expertise in Arcana.
Plus something. Yes. Plus something.
I got a 30.
Okay. You are fairly confident that you can pull this off. Merging these two creatures. And what is your...
I lost the face for a while.
What is your primary stat as a wizard? It's intelligence, right?
Yeah.
All right. As the hour begins to close, come to the end of it.
The face, so lose it.
I need you to make an intelligence saving throw, please. No, an intelligence check. Just a flat out intelligence check. It's not a save.
I got a 20, and that 20.
Okay.
A nat 20.
All right. As the duration of your incantation begins to end, the hour is coming. You notice that the incense has been consumed as a result of the spell. Where is my cursor? Here we go. The incense has burned out, and you notice the normal formation as the ashes in the brazier begin to take the shape of your familiar, and you. As they begin to take shape, you notice that you watch as the skull begins to glow. First, the eye sockets pick up ever so slightly a greenish glow, and then it begins to flare out of the open jawbone, and slowly the form of the owl takes shape. As the moments pass, you see the ashes in the shape of the owl begin to move towards the skull as the skull begins to glow more brightly, and they move. It moves closer and closer, and you watch as the wings of this ashen creature begin to reach out and try to engulf the skull. At this moment, this tennis ball sized skull begins to levitate and rise out of the brazier, and the wings come together and close just as the skull escapes its grasp, and it floats up, coming to full height, alive and ready to go. Winnie pops into existence inside the brazier and floats up. Where is Winnie? Where did I lose Winnie?
He wasn't here yet.
I know. I thought I had it laying around somewhere that I could pull it back together. And Winnie pops into existence as its own entity, separate. There's Winnie. And the creature turns and looks at you. The eyes begin to flare red. And I need everybody once again to roll initiative. Before you do it, take a short rest. I'll give you that. Because it's been an hour. You sat around doing nothing. So you all get the benefits of a short rest. If you want it, if you need it. I don't know if you do. I don't know if it helps.
I rolled a 30-20. Scabbers rolled a 4.
4. And you got a 30-20. All right, cool. All right, let's go down the list. Akira, what did you roll?
Yami got a
Got a what? 20 what?
23.
I'll never be.
Yami got a 23. All right. What did Akira get? I'm sorry.
12.
12. All right, cool. Oh, cool. It popped up. Yay! And Carlos got what Lasma got, which was?
I got a 15.
15. Thank you. Lauren got a dirty 20. 15. Segura got a what?
10.
10. Scabbers got a 4. Winnie. Does Winnie got its own initiative or roll on yours? It gets its own, right?
Winnie got a 13.
Thank you. Yami got a 23. Yatin got a
19.
19. And Zen got a 4. Ooh, was that a natural 1?
Yeah. Those some others. They're caramel delights. Oh, this is an egg, but there's still some others. Can you first give me one?
All right. So that begins battle here. It's gonna be Yami, Larn, and Yatin. Yami, what do you do?
So do I know what happened with the process?
Yes. Make an make a. No, you know.
Making a I
No.
know.
No, you know. I'm not even going to make you roll. The skull revived before your spell finished, and it was no longer part. It was no longer a dead entity to incorporate. It tried, it missed, and it got out of the way.
But the other spell isn't an hour long. The other spell is instant.
It is an hour incantation.
For the
1 hour plus 10 minutes.
For the Find Familiar.
Yeah,
Not
find
for
familiar. Casting time 1 hour plus 10 minutes.
For the race of dead is? Let me look.
Yeah, the casting time for the spell is 1 hour plus 10 minutes.
No, it's a minute.
He's talking about his. What is the name of the fucking spell?
Animate dead.
The animate dead spell. It doesn't take an hour.
No, it doesn't. But you can't cast. I'm sorry. I thought you were trying to merge it with Winnie.
You can't use both spells to do that.
Yeah. That was my original question in the beginning. Was can I animate dead and use the find familiar with the brazier?
No. That I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry. I misunderstood you completely. I thought you were trying to merge the dead creature with your familiar as part of the creation process. You could.
The process would work without the animate dead, but it has to be within the hour time frame. Like that thing needs to stay dead for an hour.
That thing needs to be dead and stationary. It needs to be within range of the. Within range of the spell. Yeah. Huh?
That's. Damn it. I didn't have a lid on that thing?
Nope. Sorry, I misunderstood. I can't. You can't. I'm trying to. You could do one or the other. You could animate it, or you could try to merge it with the familiar.
It's possible though to merge it with the familiars.
It is not impossible. Yeah.
Let's try again. Can we try again, party?
I mean, we gotta fight it and kill it anyway. It's your turn.
It's hard.
Double semi.
All right, go ahead and make your attacks.
No, no.
But if this for if you're down against going against Cynthia.
Yeah, go ahead and make your attacks. I gotta let me look.
18 to hit.
All right, 18 is gonna hit.
That's what everyone's for.
7 damage.
Okay, 7 points of damage. I am going to amend. You cannot animate this object, this creature.
Okay.
All right. Because I'm just reading here. It says you choose a pile of bones or a corpse of a medium or small humanoid. This is not a humanoid.
Okay.
Okay, so the animate dead would not work. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make it right. So you hit and you did 7 points of damage, right?
I'm trying to do something weird.
Okay.
15 hit on the next one.
So they can.
A what on the second one? 15?
15.
It's my Pokemon.
Okay. That hits also.
And 7.
7 points of damage. So for a total of 14 points of slashing damage, is it?
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. So you come in, you clack, clack, you hack it away, and it gets beat around a little bit. You know, it gets tossed around a couple of, as you hit it, because it's small, like hitting it with a bat or something, the side of a tennis racket. Anything else you want to do?
Or ass whooping those.
No, I'm good.
All right, cool. Lard, what would you like to do? You are up next.
Alright, so I would like to first, well, let's try Firebolt again.
Okay, go ahead and fire away.
Yeah, with the 22 to hit.
All right, 22 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
Do that.
Damage. 7 damage.
All right. As you release this bolt of flame, it strikes the skull, hitting it. You watch as it absorbs it, and it turns from what color is your firebolt?
Orange.
All right. It turns from green to a glowing orange for a moment, and then it fades back to a yellow to the green. Back to its green. It doesn't appear to be affected by the spell.
Oh, to be affected? Or does it not affect as much as I thought?
It does not appear to be affected at all by the firebolt.
Oh.
Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Yatin, you are up. Lasbra's on deck, and then Carlos.
All right. Well, we all know I am very predictable. I am going to claw thickness with my predatory strikes.
All right. Go ahead and strike out. Let's see.
I got a 17.
All right. 17 is going to hit. Your first one hits. So you're going to make remind me how this works. He strikes once. He gets a bonus strike, and then he takes his second action. So he gets 3 shots at this, right?
Yeah.
All right. So first one hits. Go ahead and roll your next 2. What?
All right. So 1d6.
No, go ahead. Keep rolling. Keep rolling for hits. Let's see how many. First one hits.
14.
Second one hits.
Well, I've never been 2 for 3 ever. 20, Nat.
All right, third one hits. All right, so I need you to roll 1, 2, 3. Roll 4d6 plus 12.
Yeah.
So that's a d6 for the first hit, a d6 for the second hit, 2d6 for the crit, and plus 4 for all 3 hits. So 4d6 plus 12.
25.
All right, 25. Describe how does that happen? That's a pop. How does it happen? That's gonna be cool.
Oh, I know, I got this. So, in a fit of rage, I howl. But as a life form, I'm still partial like human, like a half orc, I still have my senses. But I'm enraged by this little tennis ball. It's just coming back, and my hands start glowing brighter and brighter with black electricity. And so I'm gonna give him a Kentucky Fried 3-piece combo. So I'm gonna slash from the bottom up, but simultaneously, as quick as lightning, I'm come crashing down my right arm. And then I'm coming to bitch slapping him across
All right.
the map.
You watch as it flies up as you strike. The first strike sends it up. The second one sends it down, and it slides a little bit to the which way, right or left? Was it a right hand or a left hand, or which way? Does it go towards Segura or Akira?
So my first one,
Yeah.
boom,
Up, down.
right to Lasmer, then
Yeah.
left back to Yami.
All right. So there you go, and you in, and it's
the lightning is just it's invoked in black lightning the whole time.
That's pretty awesome.
And I'm gonna roar with anger because this tennis ball, the golden snitch, has just been evading us this whole time.
Awesome. Does that end your turn? You watch as this. It takes your 3 blows, and it's engulfed in this black lightning. And it looks pretty beat up at the end of this. However, you notice that the lightning, that necrotic damage that you inflicted, did not seem to hurt it.
Not even the slashes?
Oh, that hurt.
No.
The lightning didn't add to it.
Okay, so the lightning didn't hurt. Okay, so it's music
You did.
lightning.
Yep, you did. You did 25 points. Well, no.
No, that's fine.
It's
No,
it's
the
necrotic.
So now I know lightning's not gonna do any additional.
Well, you called it black lightning. It's necrotic damage.
Oh no! But my storm of the right on my predatory strikes is. Yeah, that's what my crimson right is the right of the storm.
But you haven't invoked it.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah. Yeah.
So you didn't invoke your crimson right, so
That's what my hybrid transformation does.
No. They're 2 different things. Your hybrid transformation is your shape. Your crimson right is part of the blood maledict.
Oh well, either way, doesn't change.
Anyways, it doesn't change the amount of damage you did. You would have wasted a D6 at this point.
And then now I kind of got a freebie knowing that the lightning doesn't have any effect on them.
There you go. Does that end your turn?
No, just one more thing.
Sure.
I spit on the floating skull.
Okay. You watch as it lands and it begins to sizzle. And it evaporates. And it turns to you. Its eyes glow a bright red for a moment. It flares. That ends your... Lasmer, what do you do?
That's fine.
Before we finish the turn.
That's
Wait, I have to put it in the thing.
I didn't know how to kill it. I just beat the shit out of it, and he just ate every 25 points of damage, and he just ate it.
It's looking pretty beat up.
And he's still alive.
Yeah.
I'm good.
This guy.
I need to step forward. I'm gonna just go ahead and attack with my trident.
Go ahead. You have a...
With a 3-piece.
With a 24 to hit.
That's going to do it.
Repin it.
Try that. Yeah. It's 12 damage.
Yes. And that's, again, it's piercing, right?
Yes.
All right, go ahead and make your second attack.
Pretty good.
Dirty 20.
That hits.
16 points damage.
How do you want to do this? Again.
I had it with my trident and shove the trident into the ground, sticking it there.
Okay. And as you watch, goes through. You strike it into the stone floor, and it sputters and sparkles and flitters out. Once again, going inner. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put it in the thing right now.
Okay.
But what thing?
In the container, whatever it's called.
No break baby in the corner.
Yeah.
Brazier.
It's baby in
Are you gonna unlatch it from the porch?
Yeah.
But didn't it just get off the floor already?
It floats back to.
I know, it already did. It's floated.
That's what you're doing. You gotta tell him.
Actually, just got pierced to the ground. This skull is magnificent.
And
How many kills have we broken to pieces?
Hopefully we don't break it when we kill it, because I kind of want to keep it and wear it around the necklace.
So you once again cast the spell.
And where's the faceplate?
Make. Let's see here.
I want a bone necklace. All my victims.
Make an intelligence check as you come to the 1 hour mark of your spell.
You don't need the brazier ritual. You can use a spells that should not have the ritual. Oh, that reduces the time to an hour instead of an hour and 10 minutes. So you don't need the brazier just to spell.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my sword and pin it. Because my sword is what I use to cast spells, and I'm gonna cast a spell through the sword.
Spending a spell.
And spending a spell and use Find Familiar on Ignis.
So this little skull is very sneaky.
As you begin casting the spell, Winnie disappears immediately.
Yes.
Yep.
And
What a name. So the name.
all right,
So
look again at your spell. I do not see an option to use a spell slot. It's only a ritual. Take a look at your character. It only says as ritual. There's no spell slot version. Right?
Tony, I guess it's random.
Or am I misreading it now?
Well, I don't know how all that stuff works.
Hang on. I'm going in the app because I only see an as ritual option here, right? For the spell?
What's it look like otherwise? Like, I don't know what.
It would have like your other ones. It would say cast.
What?
Like you're in the app, right?
Yeah.
Like look at this. You see, Detect Magic has that blue square that says cast, or blue rectangle that says cast.
Yeah.
Find Familiar only says as ritual. There is no spell slot option for it, as far as I can tell here. So it's an hour and 10 minutes. Period.
Where did you see the hour one? Was that a difference in the old?
Go into the spell. It says casting time 1 hour plus 10 minutes. And I'm looking it up.
This game is so interesting. There's so many things that like you look every time.
Just want to keep them.
That's what I like about this game, though. It's like I'm learning something every day. But I'm also learning to never judge a book by its cover, because this fucking little skull is a pain in the arse.
No, the old one is a casting time of 1 hour, so it gained 10 minutes.
I don't know. I even need to do my crimson light.
Yeah. There must have been a change to it at some point. That's cool.
My crimson light.
Yeah, so as you get to the 1 hour mark, again, you see that the shape of Winnie begins to form in the ashes as the skull revives.
I'm gonna stand next to it and As it's reviving, I'm gonna push it down.
Wait, just goes alive. Wait,
Okay, you
So
can do
it's-
that.
can I just eat it? I'm taking it with the team.
It it revives itself. All right, and as even you're holding it in the brazier, it revives itself. I need,
Yes.
Yami, I just need you to roll initiative at this point.
Same thing. I can't get killed anyway.
Well, since you're holding it down, go ahead and roll initiative.
26.
All right, give me a second here. All right. And make. All right, as you're pushing it down, what do you want to do on your first turn? You're holding it down. You have the first. You have the first move.
Is the familiar still trying to join with it?
It is. It's beginning to form at this point. You still have 10 minutes left in the spell. It is beginning to form. You have spent the last hour doing it. You have 10 minutes left. That ashen creature is there, and it is beginning to move in the direction of the skull.
I want to assist in holding the skull down with my trident.
Sure. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Can we all assist?
I got an 8.
An 8.
Just all put our hands over the top of it so it stays.
I'm saying my serrated saber.
Well, we gotta do it for 10 minutes.
All right. So, Yami, what are you going to do on your turn? You're just going to hold it there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can what was the question, Zen?
Can I mold earth around the trident? Help
Sure.
keep it in place? Cool.
Sure, you can roll earth. Go ahead and roll initiative. Get in the initiative order.
I'm gonna do
23.
All right. 23. What is your dex score?
Dex score
Yeah.
17.
All right. All right. So Yami, what are you doing? You're just holding it there?
Does that count as a, like, would it be like grapple?
If you want to grapple it, we can do a contested strike check to see if you hold it. Yeah, sure.
I should grapple it. Then.
Yeah.
Alright, hands on it.
I have my trident on it.
Can we both grapple it?
No, only one no, only one person could be holding it. You could assist,
Trident. No, you're
Oh, it's consultation? No, it's a ritual. It's gone. I don't have to worry about it. It's gone.
All right, so go ahead and make a strength check.
Like, I don't think I'm gonna grapple it. I think somebody else is going.
Okay, so you do nothing on your turn. You just hold it. You keep it in place. It is your turn.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, I just want to keep it there.
Okay, so you can just hold it in place.
Yeah.
All right, so you do nothing. It tries to rise and you hold it down. Make a strength check.
Gotta make a straight check. Main dice. A 16.
Okay, that clearly beats my -4. So. So you're able to hold it there. It is now its turn.
Oh God.
All right. You watch as it begins to glow a bright, bright orange. And it gets hotter under your hand. And what do I need?
Yes, you. Just eat it. Yeah, dude. Just
And you watch as a ball of flame explodes from its center. I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw, please. Let's go down the list. Everybody in the way. Let's Yami make a dex save.
I got 16.
16. Yami Zen.
18.
18. Lauren.
Dead. Well, when he's not back.
19.
19. Segura.
10.
10. Let's see here. Yatin.
24.
Lasmer.
11.
11. And Akira.
17.
17.
After this,
All right. What
Okay.
about Scabbers?
First time around.
well, we did, but then we kind of did something else. So
Scabbers didn't roll yet, sorry.
All right.
Scabbers has a +0. So.
But we're gonna have to find anything.
He rolled a 6.
It's fire, isn't it?
All right. So let's see here. 11,
Shape one.
14,
Swell.
16, 20, 21.
Yeah.
Yami, 21 points of fire damage.
Sentient.
Huh?
You take 21 points of fire damage. Zen, you take 21 points of fire damage. I'm sorry. Shit, got that wrong. 10 points. Yami, 10. Zen, 10. Larn, 10 points of fire damage. Segura, 21 points of fire damage. Yatin, 10 points of fire damage. Lasmer, 21. Akira, 10. And Scabbers takes 21. And is blown off the map. As a fireball erupts from the skull. The skull itself takes 21. Well, he's going to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
And takes 10. The skull takes 10 points of damage. Adjust as necessary with your immunities. I don't. Is somebody immune to fire or not? Resistant to fire? No.
Yeah.
No. 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 He's bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing when he's in his hybrid form. Akira is resistant to fire. Akira, you took 5 points of damage, not 10.
He took 20.
How should you? Don't do that. Not supposed to.
No, Akira should have taken 10 down to 5. All right, the three people who failed was Segura, Lasmer, and Scabbers. They took 21 points of damage. Everybody else took 10, except for Akira, who took half of that because she's resistant. So she took 5.
Nice.
Carlos failed too, so he's dead.
Okay. Oh, shit, I forgot about it. I'm sorry. Yeah. Carlos is dead too.
Circle on the map. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way
Yeah, I know. I'm more. I was so concerned with you guys. Winnie, and Winnie has not appeared yet. But however, make a concentration, a constitution saving throw.
I don't know.
I have a good constitution.
So roll d20, add 4.
28 or 18. Sorry, not 28.
18? 18. You lose concentration on the spell, and the spell fails.
Whoa. Alright, let's kill it.
No, using wolves and lichens.
All right. That ends its turn. We now get to Zend. Is everybody else joining the battle?
Is everyone still in it?
I don't know. Who's still alive?
Me?
All of us are still alive.
Yeah, what the hell?
Then yes. To answer your question.
Hey, kill me. I'm coming at him again.
All right. So it is now Zen's turn. All right. Yatin, you want to join?
You fuck him right. I got a 16.
All right.
Akira's joining. Segora's joining.
18.
All right.
Me not want
Yeah.
to fight.
Lauren getting in.
I can't not now.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Akira. Yeah, and Segura. Lauren, that's everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 of you. All right, Akira, what'd you roll for initiative? 5? All right, Yatin, what'd you roll for initiative?
Oh, 16.
All right, Segura.
Got an 18.
Woohoo! Top of the higher up this time. Lauren, what'd you roll? You're still on mute.
8.
8?
Yeah, 8.
All right. All right. It is. All right. We are now at Zen's turn. Segura will be next. Yami, Zen.
I just want the bragging one. I feel like that would help in this situation.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Segura. Yeah.
This thing's getting held down.
He's still held down?
Right.
I thought he just blew us all away.
He said I lost some trick. So.
Yeah, you lost concentration on your spell. It is alive. Fireball doesn't throw anybody back.
Now we guess one.
Doesn't mess with force. Just fire.
Yeah. On now.
So no. You didn't. Nobody has grappled him because Yami decided just to hold him in place, not. You know,
We don't need a grapple. We just.
so we're at Zen's turn. Zen, what do you want to do?
What was the normally?
It's not an official It wasn't an official grapple. It was just to hold him in place, and that's what he intended. That's what he said he was doing. So we're there.
What is Ignis?
Then kill him again.
It is a Flameskull.
Okay.
So has to be. Lightning doesn't do anything. So
And no fair looking him up.
he gave me that free.
That is total metagaming there.
Lightning doesn't do anything.
Oh.
I got a freebie from the Dungeon Master. Thank you for that.
Necrotic damage didn't do anything. There was no lightning involved.
Oh, so you didn't say
That's what I was trying to clarify with you.
Oh,
There was no actual lightning. Your black lightning was necrosis.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm saying you didn't say lightning didn't do anything. You said that it doesn't take damage to necrot.
That is correct.
Alright.
So you
know.
Lauren has determined that it is immune to fire. You have determined that you and Yami, what is Toll the Dead, have determined that it is immune to necrotic damage.
And I'm about to find out if it's immune to lightning.
So you're gonna when your turn comes up. Zen, what are you doing? Sorry.
I'm activating Crimson Right. Yeah. These hands are getting fucking lightning. Huh?
That's gonna frostbite Ignis.
All right.
What?
Go ahead
Crimson
and
Right.
fire away.
With luck.
That is a attack roll.
Save plus.
Oh, con save. Okay.
My cause.
Con +2. That's a 16.
Alright, you save.
Okay. How much damage does it do? Does it do none if it saves? Or half? None. On a failed save, the target takes 2d6 cold damage and has disadvantage on this next weapon attack roll. All right. What else you want to do, Zen?
I didn't try to have it.
So your action was to cast the spell.
Yeah. I'm gonna move down the hallway.
Okay. Go ahead, and you've got your full 30 feet of movement this time because nobody moved.
Sounds good. Down the hall.
It's right.
I'm gonna look down the hall, but yes, sir.
All right. That end your turn. We move to Segura. If that's it, I'm gonna clear out some of this. You can see down here now.
Okay. I'm gonna Tasha's mind whip this thing.
All right. Cool. I haven't seen Tasha's yet. I'm excited.
Didn't use it. So.
I think I did. So it's an intelligence save of 14.
That is an 8. So, fail. On fail save, 3d6 psychic damage.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll.
Up points. 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. Do you want to describe how this spell works?
I think I did use this last weekend. And I said I kind of
Okay,
just
maybe.
like have a sort of looking stick of electricity in my hand and like whip my hand towards it and it
Grabs
whacks
it.
This like
I think I remember this too. It grabs it, wraps around it, and kind of pulls on it, and then lets go, and it turns the glow from it turns this purplish, greenish, gross color for a moment, and it bobs. It comes down, comes back up, and it turns back to its green. Is that end your turn?
yeah. I think I'm gonna back up a little bit.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
Just in the heart. Yeah, I'm just gonna back away a little bit. Yeah, sure.
All right. So Yami, Yatin, and Lasmer and Akira are within melee range of it. The other guy, you two, Larn is not. Zen and Segura were not. Just so you know, there'll be an opportunity attack if that happens. That end your turn. Yatin, you're up.
Alright, well, I'm invoking Crimson right on these hands.
All right, so you roll is it a d6 now because you're level 5? Roll a d6 to see how much damage you take so you can start inflicting it.
Yep, I rolled 5.
All right, so you take 5 points of necrotic damage. Describe what you do. You take your serrated saber, you cut it across there.
Take my serrated saber,
Yep.
and as a swordsmen always take wounds to the chest. Because to the back, it's dishonor. So, I slice diagonally across my chest, and blood squirts out.
All right, and
The blood starts to just, it's floating, it's magic. And then it goes around each one of my hands.
Yeah.
And it turns into a black lightning aura.
Awesome. Go ahead and make your attacks. Blood curse marked.
Alright, make
What
my
is your
attack.
damage?
So I do more, right?
And your damage is lightning damage?
Yeah, right of the storm.
Right in the storm. Why do I not see that? There it is. Found it.
Okay, yeah.
All right. So they are magical attacks, and go ahead.
The extra damage dealt by your right is lightning.
So go ahead and make your attacks. So roll. You got 3 of them now, right? You're going boom, boom, boom again.
Yeah.
All right. Roll for your 3 attacks.
Yeah.
Yep. Roll a 20, a 20, and a 20. Add your +6 to it.
Yeah, that's a fun. Don't use sneak. and then add +6.
For each one. There's 3 separate hits. Each one's gonna gets a +6.
Yeah.
Put them together. We'll decide what hits, and then you describe what happens. You know, it's like hit, miss, miss, hit, miss, miss, hit, miss, hit, miss, 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 miss. That way you can describe the whole thing at once. So make your 3 rolls.
18, 16, and 11.
All right. First 2 hit. 18, 16 hit. 11 just misses. Roll your damage for the 2 that hit.
Oh, with the +6 on all of them.
Then all of them hit.
There you go.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. I assume you added your modifier. If you
No,
give
I
me a
did not.
number, I'm assuming it's the final number. At this point, we all know how to do this.
Yeah. My memory is terrible. Okay, so now I
Hit,
need
hit,
to
hit. So 3d6 plus 12. Yeah.
6. Yeah. +10. +5. 15. Oh, 12. 10. 12.
22.
Wait, that's
22.
22 total damage. Okay. How to describe the attacks? All 3 of them. Oh, together, whatever you want. 22 points of damage.
No.
they all didn't do it.
Okay.
Yeah, each one of those
Okay.
6s is your punch.
So now that my Crimson Right is activated,
Mm-hmm. So they're magical
Right.
lightning attacks.
yeah, my Magic Lightning, the Black Fist. So these are gonna be like Fury swipes,
Yeah, go ahead.
and I'm gonna. I'm close to him, but I'm gonna just get up close and personal, just within a fraction of a second. I'm there, quick as lightning,
Okay.
and I slash down.
Yep.
Watch his skull smack the ground and come up.
Bounce it off the ground like a tennis ball.
Yep. And then when he comes back down, I slow down again. Boom, bounce up, and then right across
All right.
with as much lightning ferocity as I can.
All right. You watch as it absorbs this crackling energy, and it absorbs it, and it is damaged beyond repair. It appears. It's not looking good. It did exactly the amount of damage you expected, but it's not looking good. It's not dead, but it ain't looking good.
But did the lightning work?
It damaged it.
Yes, it did.
Yes, it did.
Okay. All right, lightning affects it. And then before I end my turn, once again, I spit on that little skull.
Okay. Okay. And it's once again it sizzles. And
Does it
this time, it doesn't even look at you. Doesn't even look at you. Lauren, what do you want to do? Lasmer, you're on deck, and then Akira.
I smacked him around like you owed me money.
I want to I want to attack out at it
Okay.
with another fireball.
I tripled him like a basketball.
Does anybody want to step in and tell him what is going on?
What did he say?
He wants to use Firebolt.
Fire does not work on it.
Yeah, fire is fire. Lightning though, lightning affects him.
Fire and necrotic damage does nothing.
Use Sorcerer's Burst with
You know,
a
lightning that would work.
16 to hit.
Sorcerer's
What is
Burst. All right. 16 is going to hit. Where is it?
And then that's
What type of damage is it doing?
lightning. So 15. Oh wait, shoot. I rolled an 8, so I get to roll an extra d8. So that was 15 plus 2. So 17.
What?
7. Yeah, if you roll an 8 on damage during Sorcerer's Burst, you roll another d8.
That's right. Cool. All right. I forgot where it came from. So that's cool. 17 points of lightning damage. All right. You watch as the lightning strikes it. It engulfs it, wraps around it. It looks like a flux capacitor exploding. Sparking around. And it goes dark for a moment, drops close to the ground, and then picks up and comes back up. It does not look good at all.
Oh, look at you.
Barely hanging in there. Is that into your turn?
Yeah.
I'm
All
going
right.
to figure it out.
Lasma, you're up. Akira, you're on deck.
Look at mine. Who'd have thought a little dog you would figure out lightning?
I'm going to stab it with my trident. For sure.
Go for it.
To shoot lightning?
Roll a 3 or better.
17 to hit.
What?
17 to hit.
That hits. I coughed, sorry. 17 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
13 damage.
Oh my god, how do you want to do this? That's 3 in a row. Third time's a charm, right?
Yeah.
Go for it.
I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing I did last time. I'm just going to come straight down through the top of it and stab it into the ground.
All right, that works. You watch as it sparks out again. The flame goes out, and you stick it right in the ground.
Being as that I'm a paladin, what do I know about this undead creature?
What do you know about this undead creature?
Make a history check. History.
There's the fiend.
I'm trying to think what the appropriate...
This is up my alley too.
Make a nature or a arcana check. Whichever one your choice.
It wouldn't be a religion check for me?
It's not a religious creature. So I mean, you can make a religion check if you want.
Ritual. I got an 8.
Okay, and what kind of check did you make?
Arcana or nature. They're both +0.
Okay. What you know about these is this Flameskull. They are the undead reanimations of the remains of dead magic users. They are typically reanimated by necromancers, or people whose pursuits drive them beyond death. They, even with an 8, you know that they serve as guardians for their creators,
I think I'm dead.
or they serve as guardians for their creators or in service to their creators. What you can gather, just looking around, this thing was placed here and reanimated to protect the smelter.
You blipped out on the last part you said.
To protect the smelter. It is a guardian of the big fireplace.
What I was gonna do was I was gonna start the ritual like 30 minutes into it being dead. Then let it come back to life. Kill it. Put it back in the thing. Now we have more time, right? The time overlaps. Yep. Did you hear what
Yes. You said we'll be fighting it.
What's your plan otherwise? Just move on. Gonna come back.
I feel like something has to be powering this thing. If I find whatever, like in here that's ending it, that
For the smoke.
I just want to bite some.
That's my line.
Fight it one more time for me. We'll get a short rest, get a little bit of health.
Fight one more time?
Fight it one more time.
Alright, baby. These hands were
Okay, Scott, we're gonna wait 20 minutes,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna start the ritual.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave the thing outside of the container.
Yeah. Advantage.
Brazier. It's called a brazier.
It's a brazier. Leave it outside the brazier. The brazier's gonna I'm gonna leave the brazier in the hallway where its end is
Okay.
while it's going, and then we're gonna wait till egress comes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to be out in the hallway with Zen,
Your athletics is.
casting the spell using the brazier out there?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how you.
Yeah.
And then after you guys knock it out, just bring it over there.
Okay. I can do that.
Alright, be ready for him to come back. Tony. It's gonna come back. We gotta fight it one more time.
That's fine.
You ready?
All right. Give me a minute here.
Are you gonna offer with me, or are you gonna fight it?
I'm gonna fight it.
Okay.
A brazier still.
Okay.
Okay, so.
All right. So,
Wait, you guys can take a short rest while.
Like what it is. What
Information that you get.
Right, Scott?
Oh, Fiend's Fate and Undead.
you
so
can
if it was.
you can get a short rest in. I don't know if it's going to do anybody any good.
Yeah.
I mean, you can burn hit dice. The wizard gets arcane recovery. I don't know if it helps anybody else, to be honest. But yeah, I'll give it to you if you want.
Is this life yet?
Is it what?
Does this thing come back to life yet?
Not yet.
Well, how long has it been?
20 minutes. He just started casting the spell. What are you trying to do?
Been 20 minutes.
Yeah.
It's a short rest.
Short rest. If you sit around and do nothing, an hour. Yami, you don't get a short rest because you're concentrating on casting the spell. You're doing something, you know.
Right.
Give me another minute. I'll be back.
Does our house go back up and all that?
You can roll the dice too.
You can roll hit dice if you have any left.
No, I'll just take a short rest with let me reuse all my crew.
You can choose to use. Yeah. You don't have to use all 5. You have a you in short rest.
And then I add.
It'll roll the dice and your fun. And you
Okay.
choose however many.
Okay, so if I do 1 dice.
I rolled 2. It says what your dice is to roll.
Okay. 1 d10 plus 8.
Yeah, but
Total 5.
D10.
So 5 d10 plus 3.
For a total, if you want to use all 5 dice. 1 dice per dice you spend.
Oh, so just 13. I would do 10.
That's all I need, right?
Unless you roll ones like me.
And yeah.
I got a 9 for the MC initiative.
One.
We're gonna fuck.
The other D10. Once you
You
go.
gotta sit.
This?
Goes all the way up to 9 and then has 0.
Roll this.
0. That's
Like
it.
that.
0 is just.
Okay.
We only got a 6 total. You rolled a 4.
G4.
That's what she rolled.
I've been getting shit in initiative.
So this is. What is this one?
That is an 8.
8. These are high ones.
It looks kind of like the 8, but it's rounded.
Yeah, it's this one, right?
All right, Zen. What are you trying to do? Why do you want to know how far? At what time are you trying to do what? I guess.
That's trying to keep time on when he should pull his bow back.
Oh, all right.
That's this dance by now.
All right. So, Yami, you are at the hour mark now of the spell. Wait.
Wow.
Hang on. No. We're at the hour mark since it was killed. You started 20. You're at the 40-minute point of the spell.
Yep.
And you watch as
Welcome back.
the skull begins to glow and
After this round.
spark, and it restores to life, flies back up, and
Yes.
It's bow.
Lightning hits
What do you say?
all right.
Not 400.
And
Wait, if you could.
You
21 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Super
When do you have the super effective?
radiant.
Alright, I have you.
Paladin is undead.
Oh, I'll do that.
Let's go, baby. Alright, I'm gonna go in there and just punch him back. And then
Just knock him out.
oh, we have
Alright,
to
do you want me to do initiative or the strike for
do it.
No, go ahead and do it.
fire the bow?
Yeah, fire the bow. You hit. That hits. How much damage did it do? While we're at it, I need everybody else to roll initiative. Let's go down the list. Akira.
16.
Thank you. Lauren.
14.
All right. Lasmer.
Yeah.
How much?
9.
Thank you. Segura.
6.
Yummy.
Am I in initiative?
Are you joining the battle?
No, I'm concentrating on my spell in the hallway.
Yatin, what'd you get?
21.
21. Zen.
I have
Activate.
18.
18. All right.
We just reset it. Short rest, I get to do it.
Wow.
Oh.
All right. So how much damage did you do Zen?
So I did
It lasts until you take a short.
18 damage
Never
with
does
the arrow I shot and piercing. The surprise attack since it hasn't made an attack yet.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I swarm, following behind the arrow.
For a total of
18 damage.
Oh, so total of 18. All right, cool. As it comes up, Zen fires his bow. It clips it, it goes through an eyeball out the back. The swarm follows through and swarms around it, and it takes a beating, but it's still trucking along. It's looking beat up, but not too bad. That ends your turn from there, Zen.
I mean, I can make another shot.
If you want to. It's up to you.
That's why I won't have all the addeds. But... 13 to hit.
Just hits.
Excellent. That's going to be 17 damage.
17 points of damage. All right.
The
second arrow goes through, passes through it again, and you watch as a piece of the jaw falls off, landing on the ground. It's looking pretty beat up. Does that end your turn?
Do you need to keep eyesight of that thing?
He doesn't.
He doesn't?
Me?
Yeah,
Sure.
for Ignis. For your phone horse.
No, I'm just gonna put it in the bank.
Zen's gonna stand in front of Yami.
Okay. All right. So you watch as the skull again begins to flame in orange, and it opens its mouth, and right at Larn, a ball of fire comes out and strikes the ground right at Larn's feet, exploding in a massive fireball, doing 10, 16, 20, 21. I need everybody to make is it dexterity again? Saving throw?
Yeah.
Yeah, dexterity saving throw. Again. We'll start with, we'll go through this. We'll go with Yami.
Uh, 21.
21. I need you to also make a Constitution save. Zen, Dex save.
26.
All right, Lauren got a 15. Segura.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Awesome. All right, Yatin.
21.
All right, Lasmer.
16.
And Akira.
2.
Mine was a 22.
Okay.
22.
Akira, you take 21 points of fire damage. Halved to 10. Because you have resistance to fire, right? You take 10 points of fire damage. Everybody else takes 10 points of fire damage because they saved. She's the only one who failed.
So we take 10 points?
Everybody takes 10 points of fire damage.
She got a 22 to save.
Oh, I heard her say 2. So you take 5.
Oh,
I only heard 2. So you take 5.
everybody save.
We all say take 10.
Everybody else takes 10.
Thank God I did that.
How about Ignis?
And he takes 10. But he takes none because he's immune to fire.
Thank God it's on dice. I had to. Mr. Kirk, he would have been a berserker.
And Yami, what was your Constitution save?
22.
You maintain focus on the spell.
You're safe. You guys gotta kill it.
However, the contents of the brazier catches fire and begins to burn more quickly.
Is it on fire already?
It's smoldering. Now it's on fire. It's incense burning, smoldering away. Make a
It's just crusty light chug.
Make an Arcana check.
Why do you make it? Okay. A 28.
Okay, but you're fairly certain you can control this. There's enough incense in there
Okay.
that
I'm okay.
you should be able to get through it. That ends its turn. Akira, you're up, followed by Lauren, Lasmer, and Segura.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna kill it.
I want cast primal savagery. With I can't talk.
Oh, feel free.
You channel primal magic, cause your teeth or fingernails to sharpen. Ready to deliver a
Corrosive.
Is that a spell?
attack.
No.
Make a melee spell attack against one creature within 5 feet of you. On a hit, the target takes 1d10 acid damage. 2d10. After you make the attack,
Acid.
your teeth and fingernails are turned.
Word?
You're gonna do primal savagery.
All right, so you have to all right, you have to be within melee range, which you are. So, go ahead and make an attack.
What's that? Oh. Tell him that.
A 10.
You got a 10. All right.
To
How
hit.
did 10 to hit? And what did you do? Did you try to bite it or did you use your claws?
Death looks well.
All right. So you make your attack roll and it just misses. You do not hit it. It is able to dodge out of the way and miss. And you said you got a 10, right?
Well,
Yes.
Okay.
It's just
Yep, it missed. I want to make sure I heard that right. Yeah, unfortunately that misses. Anything else you want to do?
I didn't ask your text. I didn't ask. I asked for Japanese, not Chinese.
All right, brings us to Larn. What does Larn want to do?
Lauren's gonna sorceress burst again.
All right, Sorcerer's Burst. Go ahead and make your attack.
Alright, that is a 11 to hit.
All right, your burst flies out and it goes wide. The skull dodges under it as your attack flies wide, striking the bellows behind it. Anything else you want to do? Anything else you can do?
Okay, let's see if I can use a bonus action. No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, brings us to Lasmer and then Segura.
I like. This half-orc Japanese woman over here. Eat.
I'm going to cast Divine Favor self,
Okay.
and then it's my trident.
Okay. Divine favor. I gotta see it.
23 to hit.
That's gonna hit. What is it?
Doing 11 points of piercing damage and 3 points of radiant damage.
11 for a total of 14. All right, you strike out at it, and it again. You strike into it, you pierce it, and it begins to glow with the radiant force that comes through your trident for a moment, and then it kind of shudders its way off of the end of the trident, drops, comes back. It is hanging on by a thread again.
$26 to hit the second time around.
That misses. No.
Another 11 points of piercing damage.
Radiant this fucker.
And 2 points of radiant damage.
All right. How do you do this? Again.
Yes.
It seems to be getting, every time we get to you, you're the one who takes it out.
Beautiful.
I actually swing my trident like a baseball bat and hit it over to Yami.
All right. And it comes trickling in, sputters out, and lands between Yami and Zen. Once again, ending combat.
Can we keep the skull?
Yeah, I'm putting it in the thing. Yeah, I'm putting it in the thing.
All right.
Put it in his head.
I need you to make an Arcana check.
He hates us.
What is your
What's plus over?
good? Nice.
24.
Okay.
That bumper
As the
carries.
spell comes as you come into the last 30 minutes of the spell, the incense smolders, the owl forms. And it wraps, it wraps itself around the skull, engulfing it. You watch as the ashes engulf it. Make a concentration check. It's going to be Constitution. Make a Constitution check.
Yes.
21.
Okay. You watch as as it begins to shake inside, as the ashes engulf it, and it starts to morph. It begins to take the shape of an owl. However, this with the head begins to form in a human skull. And it begins to radiate a green light and heat, and you can feel it pushing back at you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw again, please, as it pushes back against you. Your head begins to hurt, and it's fighting against you. You're fighting against it. It's trying to resist you.
Can I get some help?
You are the only arcane person here. It is your head, your spell.
Oh, you got a 19. 23.
You watch as the radiant light continues to glow, and it's morphing against you. In the process, you take 6 points of psychic damage from it fighting against you. It is beginning to fade. the ashes are beginning to fall off of the skull, and the owl is beginning to take more shape. I need you to make one more Constitution saving throw.
Appreciates it. It's gonna be close. I got an 18.
All right. As the body of the owl takes shape, you watch as its head begins to form underneath the skull, and the skull topples forward, and Winnie produces and flies up. It failed, unfortunately.
Bitch.
And Winnie's back, though.
Good. So this thing's not dead?
And you got 20 minutes to get the hell out of here before it comes back.
I'm gonna chrono shift.
Okay. You're supposed to do that before you know the result.
No, I can do it after I know the result.
Got him.
Do it.
Smart.
Okay, this one's better at least. It's a 20.
Still fails.
What a
I'm done, man.
what a trust. That's
Yeah.
So-
Unfortunately, that still fails.
And in a last ditch effort to get this thing to not come back again, I go over to it and holy water out and douse it. Because it is very clearly an undead thing, and undead things don't like holy water.
And
Zen's gonna take his prayer position, standing on his head.
as you pour the holy water on it, you watch as it begins to dissolve, ultimately turning into a puddle of black, dirty water, essentially. On the floor.
Just at the beginning, that man could have just rested in peace.
No, I was trying. He made me do rolls.
It's okay. Well, now we know for this skull.
That was fun, though.
Who's that?
I could have had OP fucking ow.
Alright,
So,
so are we gonna go ahead and move on to this area or the hallway we're already standing in?
Yeah, I'm gonna apologize for the messing up.
Repeatedly.
I didn't mess up. I did a good job.
That was fun. I had to pull all of that out of my ass.
great.
I enjoyed it. I hope you did.
Not in blast.
I will admit it was getting a little monotonous going through that same fucking fight over and over and over again, but you know. So you come through the hallway, you walk into this room, and you see a large chamber that looks to be like a holding room, you know, and there is a set of double doors just in about 20 feet in. Let me get my description here.
I can't move the map because I select everybody. It keeps dragging it when I'm supposed to. I need the map over here when I start to do this.
Refresh it. It does that to me all the time. When you hear me bitching about the damn map, that's what it does to me. See if you can refresh the browser, and you'll have to zoom in again. But
can you before we go in?
Nope.
I'm at 16.
How much is your total HP? Okay, 43. Used.
As you know, Zed is gonna break away from the group right now and go smash that bit.
No.
I'm gonna lay hands on Yanni.
Okay.
15 HP.
All right. 15 HP of recovery to Yami. And that brings you to the door's end. It's a stone door, but what are you going to do?
Hey,
Straight over Yanni.
let me get a punch.
You better get your character over there.
All right, I want to come and take a punch.
We have advantage on breaking.
Yeah, me, I do too. That's my the third
Okay,
advantage.
you
That's my advantage.
you have a choice. Are you helping him? Is he helping you, or are you doing it at the same time?
Same time, because I have
All right.
advantage on punch shit.
Cool.
I'll go ahead and give Zen advantage.
All right. I'm
Your advantage.
So what do we roll? The 120?
Alright, so I rolled a nat 20.
Roll 2 and pick up her.
okay. Go ahead and do double damage. Roll your damage.
Thank you.
You crit.
Oh, yeah. And it get my dice out.
And then extra mine. What would this one be? Isn't this a strength check?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Okay. So 21 and 23.
All right.
I got 21 and 23.
All right. Go ahead and roll damage on your 23.
He's telling me what to do, not me.
Okay, so my 23 roll damage. And I still have my kid, right?
I did 36 points of damage.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
All right. You guys are going to do this together. Roll your damage.
Your damage.
18.
Oh, wait, hold on. 1 second.
Oh, my damage? I know
I
D6.
have another thing that Hornbreaker does.
You're not getting 18.
No, I got 6.
That's
26 plus 4.
10. Alright, so 10.
With advantage.
That doesn't matter. That was your ticket.
Your advantage is whether or not it gives you a better chance of hitting the thing. When you hit it, your damage is your damage.
Your advantage was rolling 2 dice and picking the higher one.
Sorry, I do 43 points of damage. So
43
that's 7
All right. 43 points of damage to the door. All right. So, Zen.
And on the other side,
Plus 6 as well, right?
plus 6.
Yeah.
What's the plus 6 for?
The hit.
Your actual hit dice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 16.
Okay.
So
16.
16. Yeah, 16.
Okay. 16 points of damage.
The other side.
Well, at least it'll do it will break the door with them.
So, Zen strikes out with Hordebreaker, and you hear boom against the door. The sound of stone doors, these double doors slamming. Boom. All right. They rattle and they don't quite break. Followed by Yatin's hit. Yatin hits it, and they just kind of go and swing open. See, that would have been cooler with the 6. I was hoping, but and that opens this room.
Mine room.
You see,
Oh, those are big ass doors.
inside of here, you see what workbenches along the walls, an unlit brazier in the center, and let's see here. It's clear that this workshop here was badly damaged by the ancient battle. The work tables you see in the 2 corners of the room, they are scorched, and the plaster on the wall has been burned off. In the middle of the room, there is a stone pedestal holding a small brazier in which an eerie green flame dances and crackles. The brazier and its pedestal appear to have been untouched by the forces that destroyed this area.
Can I make an arcana check?
Huh?
The door would open up.
You want to make an arcana check? Sure.
D6.
Behind the brazier of green flame floats a spherical creature, measuring roughly 4 feet in diameter. Hang on, let me put him here. He's here.
I guess.
4 eye stalks protrude from the central mass, 2 on each side, and in the center of the body is a large eye that stares at you.
Oh, fighting time. Fighting time.
And each of
Wanna
you,
know what it is?
inside your heads, you hear a burbling, gurgling voice that says, I don't have the phlegm to do it. It says, hello. Hello.
I don't know.
What was your arcana check?
11 plus 28.
What were you trying to discern?
What it is.
What is?
What it is. What it do.
What's that thing?
What it be.
That thing?
Does it have blood?
Your magical history gives you no idea what that is.
Does it bleed?
Your magical knowledge doesn't tell you anything about what that is.
Is it alive?
Can I just say hello back?
Okay.
Can I do a nature check?
You can.
Check what it is?
You can.
I got 25.
25?
20.
Yeah. 25?
Yeah.
You have never seen one of these before, but you've heard of these things. They are trying to think of a good way to describe it for somebody who hasn't seen it.
An asshole?
Kinda.
Yeah, wink at him.
That's creepy.
It
Say
is-
creepy.
It is a
It's like, because this could either be a tool's room or this could be his BDSM chamber.
it
We
is
don't
a
know.
it is something called a spectator. It is a form of beholder. You've heard of these. You know what a beholder is. You've heard of them. The infamous Xanathar is one, and they are dangerous creatures. This seems to be a slightly less dangerous version of a beholder, called a spectator. And once again,
What's up, bitch?
in your heads, you hear, "Leave now, or sacrifice or forfeit your lives to the forge."
Leave.
Can I say why?
Nande, chotamate.
To give me a good reason.
Nande,
What's the
chotamate.
reason we should leave?
You're trespassing.
Oh.
You trespass on sacred ground,
Bunch of undeads.
and you
I don't
see
like undead.
you see these. You see movement in the back of the room as several creatures begin to move in your direction.
Fireball.
Yes.
Yep. You trespass on hallowed ground, on sacred ground.
It's not
You-
sacred.
you do not- You do not
Or dead.
belong.
Shouldn't London know something about this then? If it's London, make a holy check.
Should know something about this. This is dead. This is like what a blood hunter is. This is my whole thing.
I would leave, but this guy over here, I don't think he's gonna leave.
No, there's no leaving.
And then go ahead.
I'd like to find sense.
Yeah, sure.
This-
I gotta remind me what I gotta remind myself what divine sense does.
It allows me the location of any celestial or undead with no choice, and in the same radius detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated with the hollow spell.
All right. You find the 5 undead creatures in the room, not the spectator. And you find nothing that has been consecrated.
What makes this hollow ground?
It is protected ground. Leave or your lives will be forfeit.
Protected from what?
All who do not belong.
Who belongs?
Not you.
Yeah. For you to decide.
You are not.
Hi. Niyoko Nia.
Yummy fireball.
Okay. Yeah,
Whoa!
Fire!
I just got one thing to say. Shiwanata Niyoko Nia. To watch her. That
Alright.
looks well on friend.
It says,
Everybody make a dex throw in the room.
and it says here, I need everybody to roll initiative.
They're rigged, London. You gave me rigged dice.
Alright.
I'm trying to see.
No, they're
Okay. It seems like a pretty shitty complaint.
I got a dirty
They're saying
I got dirt McGirt 20.
Dirt
All
I
right.
got 20.
Give me a second here. Hang on.
Shiwanata Yoko.
Come on.
Sorry if I get us killed.
All right. Sorry, hang on. I'm trying to add everybody here. Fuck. I hate technology sometimes. All right, sorry. We're going down the list again. Akira, what'd you get?
Shiva.
11.
All right.
1.
All right, Lauren.
10.
10. All right, Lasberg got a what?
19!
19. Awesome. Thank you. All right, Segura.
I also got a 19.
19. Winnie rolled a what?
When he got an 18.
18. What did Yami get?
A 25.
25. Yatin got a what? A dirty 20?
Dirt 20.
And Zen?
23.
23.
That's what she just said. That would have been awkward.
All right, let me find out what my guys got.
It's less awkward.
All
This game is funny.
She has solutions, apparently.
Right?
Wait, can we? The door's open, so we see all them?
Yeah.
Alright, then.
It's a 20-foot radius for that. Fireball.
Yeah,
The fire was just hit her out.
All right. We're going to start with Yami. I got to...
Yeah. I think
Let me give my guys hit points before you take them away.
We're just seeing how far it had to go.
yeah.
It's got to go right next to the watch art. And then it will.
Hey, all you dead folks. Shiwa nata ni yoko ni yao. I'm, you know, let them know. Death looks well on them.
All right.
Oh my god.
What is that?
That's how big my divine sense is.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Wow.
I think that's a little short too.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a 60 foot.
That's 60-foot radius?
Yeah.
Wow. That's huge. All right. So Yami is throwing in a fireball?
Yes.
Is that what I heard?
Yeah. I said, Sniper King, shoot down that flag.
Hey.
All right, go ahead and roll your damage. I mean, yeah, roll your damage.
Yeah.
What a great moment.
It's like one of the best.
I know, it's beautiful.
They were like, no, we're faint. All right.
Bro, it's so gangster too. Because, like, everyone knows that.
27.
Thank you.
Like, against the government. With no hesitation either.
No.
Give me a second.
Just down front.
This is so much fun. Just wait till I get my kimono from the pen. Oh.
All
Yeah,
right.
kimono.
And the target is 17?
He's sending me a bunch of
Yami?
ancient Japanese relics from. He's getting me a mail.
What's the saving throw? 14.
With soccer
18.
bombs. Kind of like what's his name from wait.
18. And how much damage was it? You said 20 what?
27.
27. 13, 27.
But
I'm going to do that.
18.
you're gonna see me coming in here like
All
this for
right.
the game.
They get X of 18.
One arm lefty quiver. Hey man, Percy.
Hey, man's an archer.
Oh, I thought one arm was.
Guys, can't play that right now.
Okay.
Did that work? Can I do it all at once?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Oh, definitely Percy's immune to like just the guys that. Got another Percy. Percy definitely does.
All right. There we go.
Lefty likes to sit on his right hand for no ghost.
17 minutes.
Well,
Okay. Crazy.
The Watcher. Right here kind of looks like a snarling
Jesus.
ninja turtle.
All right, give me a second, guys. It didn't like giving me hit points. So,
5.
all right, can I do this one? Oh, yeah, go away. All right, that works. Everybody in the room takes damage. Working on how much.
Yeah, fuck this sacred.
That guy's out. This guy's 27.
I can't detect any
Damage.
signature on the ground.
Come on. 13 damage. Sorry, guys. 13 damage. And
Honestly, there's a lot of places that they
Where's Louis? I tried to shoot him.
80.
In the class, maybe.
Why didn't you stay around? I was just there.
Yeah, because I'm sure it was highlighted pretty freshman.
Oh, okay. So it won't show up, Dad.
She's intern.
Oh. It's what's his name, mate? The guy who does games.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, but the main dude.
Yeah. You remember his name back there?
Yeah, he's the one who created Blood Hunter.
Yeah, it was them. Yeah. That's why it's so fucked up, and I have a hard time with it.
Yeah, I'm very. Makes me kids. It's so much fun to play with.
I'm almost there, guys. It erased all my hit points, so sorry.
Every group needs a mate. Every party needs someone like just doesn't think, just that does.
Zen does that as soon as he sees
Yeah.
like all brain functions stop.
No, but like fighting wise too. We all just our group is good. Like our front line, we're in it. Like this guy told us to leave.
No, you guys are good. You're stubborn.
Like is it to leave? No one tells us to leave. Like telling me to leave, it makes me want to stay.
One of the people we're here to find. We're not done here.
Yeah, you brought out some dead people. Come on now, you don't think we're gonna want to stay and fight?
Right?
Should be smudging.
If I was level 6, I would fucking brand the Watcher right now.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I
Yes.
can't wait to start branding.
Yes. Okay. Sorry. All right. Fireball comes in. Sets some of the wooden shelves on fire around it. They're smoldering and smoking. You see some parchment go up on the shelving on over here. All of the creatures in the room take significant amounts of damage, but they're still looking all right. The brazier relights, or it glows in orange flames for 4 or 5 seconds before settling back down to that sickly green flame that was there. Yami, is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
Nope.
Okay. Moves us on to, we're going to go to Zend, Yatin, Lasmer, Segura. Holy shit. When the hell do I get a turn?
I gotta cast Zephyr Strike on himself.
Okay.
Should I,
What color we want that?
Introduce.
That was Zephyr Strike.
That's Zephyr Strike.
should I just straight up and fight the Watcher?
That's probably me first. So I would say the
It's gonna be can you see that? That's okay.
All right.
So Zen is gonna step inside real quick.
Yeah.
Immediately notices a door and
Yes.
beelines it.
All right.
God!
but you can't remember.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. As you come by Watcher, he actually strikes out at you and tries to bite you along the way.
He doesn't provoke opportunity attacks while
No,
on Zephyr
Zephyr
Strike.
Strike. And he misses anyways, so it doesn't matter. Then I won't do it. I'll save that reaction for the next dummy. No.
Oh.
Thank you. You're right. I'm sorry. All right. So you get there. That is your movement and your action. Correct?
No.
Oh, that's right, because it's Zephyr Strike. Zephyr Strike is a bonus action. That gives you the extra feet. Extra run. All right, what do you want to do?
I don't even know. Project hat.
Zen is gonna take a swing at the door.
Yeah.
All right.
What? Why not Percy?
Hush. This is my character.
Percy's right there. Percy.
We couldn't even break the first door.
Yeah, I know. I'm pissy.
Oh, you're mad. I get it. Okay. Touche.
But there's another door to hit.
Could have hit Percy into the door. Oh, yeah, you're not done. You should use Percy as a baseball bat. Nah. You got some. Your reach is good. Barry Bonds him.
Get sure to do the stuff right. Anyway, it was 20.
I'm sorry, how much? 20?
Sorry, I'm counting.
Oh, did you hit? What did you hit?
I got 26 to hit the
Oh,
door.
all right. Sorry, I missed that in the conversation. I'm sorry. Yes, that hits. Stone door.
All right. $25 damage to the door.
All right. As you strike the door, it naturally swings open.
Then, in a fit of rage that this door is not off of its hinges, swings over at Perk.
All right, make an attack roll.
Sure.
It's a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Cool. Another 25.
25
Yeah.
points of damage to
Percy. Percy.
yeah. Work on it. What kind of damage is it? All right. It doesn't matter. So 25 points of damage. You watch as Percy takes a strike from Hordebreaker, and an arm comes off, lands on the ground, still twitching. You know, and just doing
Thing.
a thing
Yeah.
thing. Yeah. Got anything else you want to do?
Percy's not dead?
No, he's not dead.
Cool. Then I'm going to second attack Percy.
Didn't you make an attack on the door?
So
He
my
attacks
first
the door with
initial attack
Windbreaker.
is Hordebreaker. With
Yeah.
Cleave, I get to take a second attack without my modifier. The
But I thought it had
Target
to be. I thought it had to be on. All right, I gotta. Sorry, I might have misunderstood it. Is it on a different person?
Yeah, he attacked the door first, and then Percy.
Yeah, but the door's not a creature.
creature.
I don't know if that matters.
Well, it actually says if you hit a creature, then you can do it. So yes, it does matter.
Okay, then we're gonna use cleave on the second one.
Then I'll hit cleave with my second attack.
Gonna hit who?
So if I use my first attack,
Yeah.
I can use my second attack after.
You can.
Second action.
Yep. You can make your second attack at Percy. Yes.
But so you can add your modifier to what you did Percy with.
Gotcha.
Yep.
That'd be what you get. Yeah. I need to go see what the hell Zephyr's doing. See? That, right there. That's what I need to look at.
Hey, I've got a hard stop at 3. Jacob's got some homework he needs to finish.
Okay. I'm done.
All right, cool. Yeah, and you're up. We'll finish this round and we'll pick it up from there next week.
Hey. All right.
Thank
Well,
God we got past that fucking flame thing. I didn't know when you guys were
So-
gonna give up. Go.
I see the watch. So for once in my life,
We should have let him hop in.
for the first time ever, I'm gonna
You should have rolled better.
since
20s and
since my cryptid rights already is active until the end of the turn, short rest, long rest.
Short rest.
I'm gonna invoke my blood curse of the marked
Okay.
online. Sure.
Okay.
So I activate that,
Okay.
and then bring me up to the Watcher within range of striking
Is that 30 feet?
my a fury.
5, 10, 15, 20. That brings you here or here. That's out of
Try to
range.
put-
20, 25. Yeah, that'll get you here. Without getting into somebody else's melee range. If you want to go
Yeah.
there, you can go there
Yeah.
or here.
No, that works to where you have me right there. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah.
Because no one can support.
Take
All right.
6. They're little toys. Each have 3.
So
You should have went before me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna obviously do my hits. So let me roll
so go ahead.
20.
Go ahead and make your attack.
All right. So
Not.
oh
So you're doing 3 claw attacks, right? Or 3 unarmed strikes.
yeah.
Roll all 3 of them. Let's see what hits.
I got 19, 19, 19 plus. Oh wait. What?
I don't know.
6, right?
What?
For my hit. My
Does it say plus 60?
yeah.
Then yes.
Yeah. So I got 25 for all 3 of them.
All right, all 3 of them hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
I would, even though I know it, it's just like one of those things.
I'm letting you guys figure that out. I'm gonna enjoy it.
Okay. So. So with I got a 14 for the first one, but then with my Blood of the Cursed Martyr,
It makes it lightning damage, right?
I roll another d6 added on.
Okay.
So 6, so 20 points of damage for my first hit.
Okay.
So I did 20 that time. Thirteen.
plus 4. 18 for my second hit.
Which that hits. I'm
So
sorry.
20 was my.
Yeah. You did all 3 hits. You got 18 for your second. All right.
I'm just doing all of them at once.
Yeah, that works. Yep.
$15 plus 1. And then this last one says amplified. The next attack you make against the target before the end of your turn has advantage. Come on. I used blood curse of the mark on the watcher.
Roll another d20. Roll one more d20.
So I get advantage on my last
Yeah,
strike.
that will be your advantage roll. You rolled a 25 to hit. You rolled a 19 plus 6. Just roll.
Yeah,
roll.
no, I got the first amount of damage I did was, and then this last one was 15
Okay,
plus 5, 1.
Amplify only gives you advantage.
Yeah, it gives you advantage. It doesn't give you extra damage.
Oh, that's what I said. It's just advantage.
Advantage is whether or not you hit.
On all of them are.
That gives you a better chance to hit.
My bad.
Advantage doesn't give you more damage.
Okay. So then all my hits. So each one I did 18. I did 20 points of damage for the first, 18 for the second one, and then 20.
Okay. That's awesome. Yep. And you come in. You claw. You want to describe it? You claw them up.
So, all right. I dashed in there. I'm liking right at the storm, lightning. So like it's just like within a flash, I'm next to the watcher, and I look at him, and I tell him, "Death looks well on you, my friend." And then I proceed to yell, "Kokusin!" And a rapid fury swipes. I just, like Tyson, young Mike Tyson, I just start winging so fast with lightning that you just see sparks of black lightning just slashing, punching, slash. Just going at him, just like a punching bag.
All right. You watch as he takes a beating, but like Ali, floats like a butterfly. You hurt him, but he doesn't go down.
I figured he wasn't going down.
He's not going down.
I just had to make my presence known.
Does that end your turn?
Yeah, he's still marked, so that's great.
That's great for you. We'll call him purple for you.
I knew he wasn't going to die. It's the Watcher. But he just telling us to leave really irked me.
Yeah.
So I just had to show him that we weren't here for fucking tea and crumpets.
Thank you.
All right.
Going
Plasma.
to dash in.
Come out of
Here.
here.
5, 10, 15, 20.
All right. Coming through there, Heyman gets an opportunity attack. So he strikes out with his claws.
Oh,
That
we got him
is
over
a
that part.
16 to hit, which misses because you got a fucking 20.
Yep.
You getting out of Quiver's range there? Yep.
No.
No? Well, he missed anyways.
No.
But he won't strike out at you then.
Now we're the Watchers in between us. And Zend.
All right.
I'm going.
The lefty got a shot at you because you came through there. But I missed anyways. Go ahead.
And then strike with my trident. The 26 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
For 19 damage.
All right, 19 points of damage. Go ahead.
I'm going to strike again.
Sure.
$22 to hit.
Yep, go ahead and do.
For 12 damage.
All right. So he takes what is it, 19 and 21, 31 point. Wow. 31 points of damage. All right. And he is looking pretty beat up at this point. You watch it kind of just float there. You guys have moved on it awful quickly. It's not exactly sure what it's doing at this point. It may be reconsidering itself. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
Nope.
All right, Segura, Winnie.
Winnie's chilling.
All right.
Oh, there's 11.
There are. You could. You're right here. Right. Put it here. And instead of going all the way in the. And so you can see Lefty, Heyman, Quiver, and the Watcher, and even Percy from there.
I don't know.
You can't see one arm.
Trying to think.
Yeah, outside the door, you can't see one arm. You can see everybody else.
Different people.
Yeah. You think we're not gonna run in and just start fighting?
Yes.
That's our job.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to.
We go in, we fight.
You can.
Yeah.
I can do my. But I can only get like.
It's two people.
Yeah, but part of your job is to keep fighting and not get killed.
I got relentless endurance, baby.
Go ahead, Zig. I'm sorry.
Relentless endurance. It's gonna take a lot more to
Once
kill
per
me.
long rest.
Huh?
Once per long rest.
Yeah, I know, but I haven't used it yet because I haven't got down that low.
Is that 5 feet wide?
Yeah.
I've never used that.
No, you
So-
haven't.
Yes.
I'll fight till I die.
I could like step in the door,
Mercenary.
right?
Step in the
Who
door.
knows? Yeah. All I know is the way of the sword.
You just need to step in
And I'm chaotic neutral
this.
/ chaotic good.
Yeah, I know. What are you casting?
Okay.
Stand like right where
What does the Watcher look like? Scott,
say that
like-
would give you.
big, like large.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Okay, look like a ninja turtle.
Normal size. It's a floating head with a single eye.
Oh,
Where is my...
damn! From the picture, it kind of looked like a
It's a
ninja
tent.
turtle.
Hang on, let's do...
Like,
What do you need?
Damn it! That'd have been cool. Go.
Okay. I'm tossing off a massive lightning bolt.
Okay. All right, and that is...
Heyman quiver.
Dex save.
A dex save of 14.
All right, so we're going to go... Let's see here. Lefty.
That'd be cool if I could assist. Wait, come on.
Lefty rolled a 15. Heyman, Quiver rolled a 15. Holy shit. And Heyman rolled a 15.
Just as hers hit.
So
So
8d6 divided by 2, rolled rounded down. Just give me 8d6.
I'm at 23.
23 points. All right, so they take 11 points of damage each. And that is lightning damage.
Yep.
11 points. All right, let's go 11 points.
That's kind of damage to your raidable. No, actually,
You are in melee range.
radiant
All right.
damage is actually.
1, 2, 3. That. All right, cool. You watch as they get a little bit of that. 11 points of damage.
But it's funny how
All right.
I mean
Um,
yeah, different jobs. but
Anything
if you-
else
well,
that you want to do on your turn?
we're out to do.
That's
the same
all I
thing.
got.
All right, that's awesome. Winnie's chilling.
You're just like for the church,
And-
you know. I'm a mercenary. I'm like a blood hunter mercenary type. But you were church, but we both done undead.
Yeah.
Undead is no point now. We put souls to rest. We're like Soul Reaper.
there
Hey.
you go.
Sure.
Let's see here. Give me a second.
Very attention.
That's what it looks like. If you guys got the Discord up.
No, you ready to all?
All right, it is Percy's turn. Percy is going to make 3 attacks at Zend.
This is our
Cocked. That is a 20, a 21, and a 14.
Hit, miss.
Hit, miss. All right.
I'll do it.
And let's see here. It is going to make 1 bite, which is the first one, and 2 claw attacks.
Then
So
it's
this is
mine.
bite. This is
Enemies for
Right.
sure.
the bite does 10 points of piercing damage, and the 1 claw attack with his remaining hand does 4, 5, 9 points of slashing damage, and its the third hand creeped in your direction and clawed at you. That's the one that missed.
All right.
So hit, miss. That will end Percy's turn. We got Akira and Larn. All right, we'll get to the end of this round.
Circle
Well done.
and yellow and purple.
All right, Akira, what do you want to do, sweetie?
Mark.
Alright,
Oh. I was like,
excited. So,
I can't put 2 rings around it. So,
can I use all of mine?
where are you trying to move to? That's the
Like,
question.
just like,
All
not
right.
fully in the room, like at the door,
so you can see everything?
like in, yeah. Like,
Yeah, you can do that.
and then
Um,
once I stepped in, I laid my eyes on the watcher. I want to use firebolt before I describe what I want to do.
All right, go ahead. You come in. Go ahead and make your attack. That is a firebolt.
5 plus 7.
What the hell is firebolt? +7.
I got a 12.
You got a 12. All right, it flies over its head and into the wall behind it. Unfortunately, that misses. Is there anything else you want to do? Can do?
Typically funny.
You fire it as you do it again as a bow. And it goes in and it booms off the wall, raining fire down. And a couple of pieces of paper on the desktop catch fire and quickly burn out, but it does not hit Watcher. That ends your turn. Lauren, it is your turn.
Alright, so I am going to strike out at, or no, not strike out. I'm going to go out at the Watcher
Okay.
through the door and use Let's try Firebolt. Because
Okay. Go for it. Make your attack.
Alright. A 13 to hit.
13 to hit. Just like Akira. It goes through, flies over his head. Just like you got distracted by the explosion on the wall and the flickering sparks. Your arrow strikes true right where hers did. It does miss the spectator, though.
We should have.
It does miss Watcher. I'm sorry. Does that end your turn?
Because now it's their turn, and they're gonna come mollywopping people. Just FYI, Akira.
Quiver
You have
steps
one.
forward to Lasmer.
Yeah.
And
The wizard should have taken out the surround.
What?
Quiver strikes out at Lasmer with 3 strikes, a bite, and 2 claws. And misses with all 3. Doing nothing. Ending his turn. Lefty shambles forward between Segura and Akira. He strikes out at Akira with it tries to bite Akira with an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Doing 5 points of piercing damage. It takes its second strike at Segura with a 10 to hit, which does not hit. And its third strike with its remaining hand. God damn it! No, that's a 13 to hit. Never mind. That was not a 6. That was a 9. 13 to hit, but that misses too. I think, right?
Yeah.
All right. Ending his turn. We move on. That was Lefty. We move on to One Arm, who shambles in this direction.
Oh, you skipped Percy?
To Akira. No, I didn't skip Percy.
Huh?
Percy went before Akira.
Oh.
Shambles
There's
up
2
here.
people. My bad.
Shambles up to Akira and makes 3 attack rolls on her. Takes a bite, tries to take a bite out of her. That is a 17 to hit.
Tribute. Tribute.
17 to hit hits. The bite does 12 points of piercing damage. He strikes out with 1 claw. That's a natural 1 and a 2, which both miss for that one because he has advantage because he is flanking. And that is a 21 to hit with his second claw. Doing 15 points of slashing damage.
Wait, how much damage did I take?
15 the second time, and what did I say? 6 points the first time, so 21 total damage. And that ends One Arm's turn.
She wants to use this rebuke.
Go ahead.
Creature that damage to is momentarily surrounded by green flames. It makes a dexterity saving throw, taking 2d10 fire damage on a failed save, or half a damage.
How much does it have? Say
He gets a 15 dex save. It rolled a 16. Taking half the damage. So roll 2d10.
Sorry.
Okay. It's
You got 17.
17 cut in half is 8 points of damage. It takes 8 points of fire damage from you. So as it claws into you, as that claw comes back, you watch as the arm bursts into flames and it sizzles up. Oh, the clothes catch fire as it comes up his arm. It's, and that ends One Arm's turn. In your head, Yatin, you hear Moto Gambatsu Te Tomoyoi.
Did you do any of them short?
Okay.
As
Take a short rest first.
what am I doing here? I need to. As the. Oops, wrong.
You just clicked short. Okay. Do it.
All right, what do I get? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Watch it, yeah. I kindly accept this.
All right. As it strikes out with you, I need you watch as one of its 4 eyes lights up in a yellow, lights up yellow and emits a beam of light towards you. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
20, a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You take. Hang on. Oh, 1, 2.
Oh,
3,
what did
4.
you roll? The hit.
Sorry, dirty 20 anyways.
Yeah. What was your attack
4,
hit?
5, 6, 7. 7, 3.
You rolled 19.
And you feel as it wraps you, as the light hits you, you feel this for a moment. You feel this uncontrollable urge to run away.
Whoa.
But you are able to overcome it.
Yeah. No.
As a result of the barrage of fear that overtook you for that moment, you take 3 points of psychic damage.
Okay. All right. I was about to say, me run away? Don't do that to me.
The next, you watch as another eye begins to light up in an orange color, and it.
So what?
And it
Is he-
fires at Lasmer. Lasmer, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
But you didn't attack me the other night.
I'm making a saving.
The dirty 20 got me hit. Psychic guy. You trying to mind fuck me. Nande. Joe from
11. This light hits you and engulfs you, and you quickly feel your body refuse to respond to your requests to move. You are paralyzed. What color am I going to make that? We'll make it the pink. You are paralyzed, and it strikes out one more time. One more eye lights up. This one.
Come back to me.
I already used that one. I can't use that one again. Damn it! Can't use the same. Yes. This one lights up in a bluish color and strikes out and suffuses Yatendoji. You are washed with this ray, and I need you to make another wisdom saving throw, please.
19.
19. All right. You take.
Wait.
You suddenly, as the light washes over you from this this strike, you look around desperately around the room for a moment, not knowing where you are or what you're doing. But then the feeling passes quickly, very, very, very quickly. And as a result, you take four additional points of psychic damage from the strain of the confusion that hit you. That will end Watcher's turn, which brings us to Heyman, who is going to shamble his way over to Lasmer.
Oh.
And he is going to strike out at you. He's going to try to bite you, which is a 21 to hit. He is also going to try to claw you with a 16, which fails. The second claw is a 22 to hit. Because you are paralyzed, the hits are crits. So we have... The bite does 15 points of piercing damage. Oops, come on. And the claw that hits does 17 points of slashing damage. Ending Heyman's turn. Which will bring us back to the top of the round where we will pick up next week.
Pinks and purples.
Hey, so Watcher, what's up? What's up, Watcher?
He's looking to kick your ass.
7 points of damage, that's all you can do?
Oh, wait, no, bye.
Real cute. Real cute.
Do you know what he said to you?
What did you say? It was in and out. I mean,
Try harder, my friend.
huh?
He said, try harder, my friend.
Oh.
I had to look it up. I'm like, what is that? I gotta do something good. Try harder, my friend.
It makes it better. It makes it more interactive for me because I like this guy. I kind of want to be friends with him.
You don't want to do that.
What? You can't befriend him after
I'm
the fight?
joking
That's
with
how. You know. That's how we become friends. Try hard, my friend. Like that's something like I would say to somebody. He knows me well.
All right. Well, that
I mean, the beef is disappearing because I'm growing. I have some mutual respect for him now after this.
You should. He's
I kind of want to see if he wants to be a friend.
I don't know about that. But all right, we'll do that.
You know.
And that ends our combat session for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun dealing with the skull, but I was just, I don't know. 5 times was too many.
Thank you for that though with the Watcher. That was awesome.
That was cool. Enjoy, guys. We will do this again next Sunday.
All right.
Thank you.
Did we get any experience for defeating the skull?
Yeah.
2 times, 3 times? How many times did we beat it this time, bro?
Yeah, but it's hang on. I gotta look them up. Give me a second.
Time. Fifth.
Yeah. Right.
We beat it 3 times this time.
We could have just farmed it
Right?
for XP.
It's gentle.
It's
The
Okay.
closer it means you get.
That's the
Give me a second here.
Can we do a Saturday night next time?
Maybe. I gotta find out. Minecraft movie comes out next week. Jacob wants to go. I don't know when we're going. It was going to be on Saturday. I don't know the time, but I think so.
Okay.
Glorious.
Everybody
I
gets everybody gets
Scott,
150 XP for that Flameskull.
150 you said?
Yep. Additional 50
Cool.
per time.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And we're in the middle of this one. Cool. And that
So we shoot at 11,963.
Yep.
and that ends our session. Thank you guys. We'll do this again next week. I think we can do Saturday night. But like I said, I will remind me and I'll confirm. We're still making plans on what time. So remind me later in the week and I'll confirm. All right. Thank you.
Take care.
Take care.